Picture an art exhibit in upstate New York. The opening show attracts a crowd of all ages. People are milling around the art gallery enjoying splashes and lines of color and creativity. They strike up conversations. Three teenagers debate the artist's mood behind one of the art pieces. Standing nearby, looking thoughtful, two senior citizens lean in toward one another and cut to the chase. "Do you remember how old you were when you began your spiritual journey?" Jim asked Marie. 2 years old, answered Marie without hesitation. "My father told me that at the age of 2, I was determined to see the good in everyone and everything." The conversation between the two golden agers wasn't a memory test. By this point in their life, they took less time for trivialities. It was, however, a sign of our near future. Instead of measuring success, as one in the prime of life, age 20 through 50, by being busy all the time, success is instead measured by the spiritual qualities of originality and dignity needed to cope with the challenges that come with aging. It's creating a beautiful new landscape on the horizon. Driven by improvements in longevity and a declining fertility rate, the senior population, aged 65 and older, is growing, by leaps and bounds, around the world. In the United States there are currently 46 million seniors who contribute to 15% of the population. The numbers are projected to increase to 98 million by year 2060, rising to nearly 24% of the total population. Pew Research Center explains that 51% of the silent and greatest generations, born 1928 to 1945, attend religious services on a weekly basis, substantially higher than the 38% of baby boomers, born 1946 to 1964, and the 27% of millennials, born 1981 to 1996. The higher level of religiosity among seniors is manifesting itself not only in what they think, but also in what they do, even outside church. After Marie retired, she started making art. She attended classes to learn about multimedia techniques and began integrating those techniques with watercolor, acrylics, and oils. She regularly meets and networks with other artists who also embrace inspiration and talent, rather than doom and gloom. These thoughts and actions, attitudes if you will, are contributing to a new model for old age. Aging doesn't have to be accompanied by decline. It can be uplifting. It can be pleasing. It can trigger the greater population to follow along. The Arthritis Foundation of the United States and Australia supports a Tai Chi program designed to increase flexibility, muscle strength, and heart/lung activity. It's been tailored to seniors. Certified instructors of Tai Chi help seniors align their posturing and improve balance by using safe methods. For instance, by shifting the body weight from leg to leg through incremental movements, balance can be increased or restored. Tai Chi also addresses many other issues that can reduce the risk of falling, by improving mobility and maturing body awareness. The interest in awareness opens the mind to progressive ideas. Etta, now in her 80s, taught dance lessons for more than 50 years, to hundreds of students. Though not real religious, Etta definitely appreciates spirituality because she could see it expressed in dance and in the discipline required to dance. Recently, her spirituality was challenged by old age, however ultimately was uplifted. When her husband died last year, Etta went into a funk. Not knowing what to do with the rest of her life, or even if she wanted to live it out, she finally turned to her spirituality. And, there it was. Not dead and gone, but alive and well. Getting moving again on her spiritual journey, Etta felt inspired by new ideas. She began teaching yoga classes for seniors, many who were younger than herself. She also figured out that, because she can't safely kick her feet as high as she used to, she could shuffle her feet to follow dance steps. Etta isn't whirling around the dance floor, but she is enjoying the feel of dance again. It took a few months before Etta said, "I got over thinking I had to perform like I did in the past. And the more I moved each day, even tiny steps, the stronger I got." Etta believes her spirituality comes from God, or whatever anyone wants to call that which is greater than ourselves. She said, "Because when there was nothing left in the world for me to believe in or go to, there is God, a good God, to pull me through." Continued on next page. Let's block ads. Why?